As the party arrives to meet with Detective Cantor, they are surprised to see someone who looks far too young and small for his position. He looks like a teenage boy wearing an oversized adult coat and hat. Rather than ask for permission to speak with Madeline, Trevor instead antagonizes the detective, causing an argument and yelling. Somehow he manages to persuade the detective to look into the case again and review if Madeline is truly the murderer. After the party leaves, Cantor wishes they all have a bad day, which angers Errol. Perhaps a little petty, Errol uses his Sphinx, turning him invisible and sneaking in to release its bowels under Cantor's desk. Finally ready to depart, the group meets with the wizard Ahmad, who has the teleportation circle. He informs them he has a couple of problems he'd like help with before he lets them use the circle. Having trouble sleeping, Ahmad struggles to stay awake while talking to the party, yet something very valuable to him has been stolen as well. Undecided on which task to send the party on, Trevor suggests they could simply do both. Very grateful, he tells them where to find his stolen sentient pouch of components. As the party leaves to find the group of bandits, Aurelio scouts the camp on his broom. They make a plan to split up. The stealthier of the group will sneak into the back side of the camp to fetch the object, while the rest distract them from the front. Their plan is a success, Trevor riding Mimi into battle as a monstrous mount while Errol summons his belly-flopping demon. Molly uses the spell locate object to find the pouch, only to regret picking it up as the sentient personality in the pouch begins accusing her of being a part of the bandit group, yelling in her mind to unhand it. This alerts the leader of the bandits of the theft, which causes Aurelio to enter the fray. As the group continues, they find the leader the most difficult to face. Bringing Molly down, Aurelio and Willow bring her back from the brink. The rest of the group begin clearing up the other bandits as they join to help deal with the leader. Eventually, they bring her down, keeping her alive and tying her up. Molly had found an emblem of the depraved thrill and letters explaining that they were looking for an artifact of Atreus in the area. As the party wishes to question the leader, Aurelio uses his magic to create a hole and bury her up to the head in the ground, but not before Elijah takes her pistol for a ranged weapon of his own. Then, as the party gathers to wake up and question the bandit leader, they are interrupted by Al sneaking up and unexpectedly throwing an orb of magic, which breaks at their feet, causing black and purple smoke to swirl around them. When the smoke settles, Aurelio and Molly find themselves in an arena surrounded by otherworldly shadows. Abysria emerges as the crowd erupts in cheers of shrieks and cackles. She shows the two of them the rest of the party trapped in the stands, chained up. They must defeat her challenges, and if they fail, their friends will be punished. But if they succeed, they will be punished. The first challenge they choose between the two, summoning a sphinx. They must answer 3 riddles. Failing to get 2 out of 3, their friends are hurt as the chains tighten around them. The second challenge is to collect new gems for Abysria's necklace. As stairs appear and they descend, they find an old mine. Upon trying to collect the glowing gems off the wall, a water beast appears and a difficult battle ensues. Finally pulling victory, they head back up to the arena. A large hole is formed in front of them and they must jump down. They find a wizard chanting over a pedestal that is swirling black and purple energy. He is protected by a shield generated from the crystals around him. The battle proves very challenging, leading to Molly's death. As she is about to cross over to the other side, Aurelio manages to kill the wizard and use Revivify to bring her back to the living. After a short while, Abysria pulls them up using black smoky tendrils. She's disappointed they won, however tells Aurelio she's happy to keep his baby, patting her stomach. The party is brought back to the bandit camp where they take the time to question their captive. After some torture, she tells them who she reports to in Port Arbus, as well as a rough idea of where Atreus' artifact is. Molly asks a few questions of her own, with Mimi remaining for support and waiting to eat the body of the leader. After Molly kills her, she is able to see her spirit leave and try to flee the god of death coming to collect her. She fails in her escape. The party then manage to find the artifact, with Aurelio using his connection to Gaia as an aid to sniff it out. After collecting the sword, they agree to allow Trevor to use it. The party then begins a ride back to Grawl and towards Ahmad's house to return his sentient component pouch. And with that, as you guys are traveling through Grawl, you do see there are a couple of Cirrus ships stopping by in Grawl, and it seems like they're kind of one is swirling around the skies, as one is docking at one of their docking stations. Major cities usually have those for them, but it seems like they might be scouting for something, maybe.
How long was the ride from the forest to here?
Couple of hours. Oh wait, the forest? That was a couple of days. Like from the forest of True Pine to here was a couple of days.
No, I was more talking about like when we went on the adventure for the bag and then back.
Oh yeah.
Like how far is that journey?
That was a couple of hours, which you weren't technically in a forest. It was all rocky terrain, but yeah, that took a couple of hours for you to get out there and a couple of hours for you to get back. So it is kind of late evening right about now.
Could Aurelio have made a pitch to just fucking pass out and Mimi for a while and take a short rest potentially?
Oh yeah, definitely. With that travel time, no worries. You can have a short rest. All of you can do that. Oh, and Errol, if you could deduct 10 HP from your character when they failed the riddle, it hurt you for 10 HP.
It already took it from me.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if I did or not. So, as you guys are heading in towards Grawl, like I said, you just see those Cirrus ships. Like one of them is actually like circling around, just so happened to be at the farther distance as you guys entered. And Mimi just sort of starts going down, but you do kind of see a couple of knights literally like jumping down into the city and what have you. I don't know if you do anything about that information or you just straight go to AMAZEing.
I think Aurelio would tell Willow to get into his little mouse form, slip him into his pocket, and then Aurelio would just drop back into the shadows.
Okay. So yeah, Willow will definitely do that. I think that is his last go for today, but let's see. Where is he? Willow! And make me that stealth check too, if you please.
Don't know why I'm at advantage, but let me fix that.
Still, 19's good. Especially double 19s. Alright, so you're pretty sure you're...
Oh, go ahead.
You're pretty sure you're very hidden in the shadows here, following Mimi. Anything else that you were gonna say? Sorry.
He was debating on something else, but I think he's not going to do it. He's just going to drop back in the shadows and hide.
Okay. So they don't seem to come by your area, at least for now, but you do just the way the ship circles around really, like, seems ominous is mainly the thing. But eventually Mimi does pull up to the back of Ahmad's house and, kind of blobs down to get through his little gate, or like over his wall and up to the door, and has a tentacle knock on the door. And eventually it takes a couple of goes to really like get him to show up and open the door, and he looks like just so exhausted, like on the brink of falling over here. But there's a bit of a startled back, like, seeing this giant mimic in front of him, and then he's like, right, come in. Lets you all in as you slip inside. Oh, there we go. Did you manage to get the bag? As he's eyeing you all come into his house.
Yeah, well, you didn't really warn us that this thing could talk.
I didn't. Well, enough chatter, woman. Please, hand me over.
Molly's just going to kind of like, with an almost like disgusted look on her face, hand the bag over to Amon.
He quickly grabs it and kind of clutches it over, and the bag, you could still hear, is just like, Amon, you look absolutely dreadful. Honestly, you should have done something with that. And he's just like, oh, shut up. I'm glad you're here. And he just looks so relieved. Well, that's no way to talk to me, but fine. Under the circumstances, I suppose. But seriously, you look dreadful. And he kind of just smirks, like he's clearly used to the bag being annoying. But it seems like he's fond of it, for sure. Thank you, everyone. I really, really appreciate this. Means a lot anyway. Right, you all ready to sleep?
Yeah, I could go for a bit of a nap.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Great. I could actually use some rest. He starts heading and kind of like leads you into his house more. And he takes you into his very large and probably a dream lab for you, Aurelio, as you're getting into alchemy now with all the bits and bobs and bubbly liquids and all kinds of shit brewing in different areas. And it seems like he's dragged some chairs in here and sort of set them up in a circle. Also, you had left Pearl and Carter here, I believe, so they would come over and, Pearl's just like, hey, are you guys okay? How did it go?
Yeah, I thought it went well.
Where's Willow?
Only almost died a few times.
Willow
right
pops
here,
out.
kind of gesture.
He does a little mouse wave. She's just kind of smirks like, hi. That's cool. And,
Did you get anything cool while you were here?
Well, I was just kind of working on my stuff. But Ahmad does have some really crazy things. Like, he showed me some of the stuff he's working on here, and a lot of it's really cool. It'd be awesome if I could spray some of this out on people, especially that stuff. And she points over at this particular, like, green bubbly looking stuff, which you would recognize as some kind of acid of some sort.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good on a person's skin, that's for sure.
Probably be pretty good against, like, metal, and I don't know about stone, but we might have to do some experimenting.
Oh, yeah, I've been working on it to pretty much melt anything. It's kind of the idea. Just in case there's something rough, or, obviously not, a strong shit like mithril, or... Anyway, thought it might help people with that. He shrugs like he has no idea what he's using it for. He's just making it.
Fascinating. Well, I might have to borrow some of that for you, or maybe at least exchange notes on a recipe. But let's get to bed first. That's a tomorrow thing.
Yeah. So I can only have 5 people come into my dream. Who wants to come?
Well, I think you probably want the best, so I'll go.
He smirks like, all right.
Well, I don't mind going as well.
And
I don't mind at all.
Trevor will also
Errol, you're
volunteer.
good, right?
Trevor will also
Yeah.
volunteer. I am quite curious on how this will work out.
Now, is that 5 in addition to you, or 5 including you?
The first one. So 1 more can come.
Well, Willow, do you want to come along, or should we go with Elijah on this one?
I mean, I wouldn't mind taking a look, but he does a little mouse shrug. I don't know if you
Well, what do y'all
need
think?
more attack power or more healing. It is a dream. Would you even need a healer? You know, these dreams are pretty
Yeah.
fucked up, so you might... But, I don't know if it's good for a kid either.
Willow, why don't you hang out here for a while and play with Pearl? Tell her all about your adventure that you went on today.
Yeah, I could do that. Are you sure, though?
What do you guys think, Errol, Molly?
I don't know.
I think I'm fine either way.
Are we okay bringing them? Could get dangerous.
Well, if it's dangerous, maybe I
we could
should
always
go.
flip we could always flip a coin between the two of you. I pull out a gold piece.
Personally, if it's dangerous, I would rather the child not go then, Elijah says. But, I also can't heal, so...
I've got a few of those up my sleeve at least. We'll kind of rub his hands together and...
Then perhaps it should be me.
You alright with that, Willow?
I mean... Are you sure? He just looks up at you, kind of worried.
Yeah, I think we'll all be fine. And I think that if it's as dangerous as he's indicating and mentioning not to bring kids along, maybe we shouldn't bring a kid along. You remember?
Yeah,
Some
but
of our other situations we've been in.
I do. But I mean, I don't want you to get hurt either.
Hey, I'll be fine. We'll give him like a little shoulder pat.
He's still a mouse, so you pat his head.
Yeah. Do like a little whoop whoop.
He kind of climbs up onto your shoulder and nuzzles into your face and beard a bit, and be careful, okay?
I will, and I'll kind of pull him into my hand and I'll pass him along to Pearl.
She grabs him and like, you gonna stay like this the whole time? I kind of have to for today. Well, we could have fun with this. And she like grabs him by the tail and he's like, ow, hey, stop it! And she drags him off. And after, it seems like Ahmad had set up a little, like, corner for her in the lab to play around with her stuff and pulled up an armchair for Carter to sit. So they've got a little space they can go off to, and he's like, all right, then. I got these chairs. They lean back. They're not the most comfortable, but they're all I got. He shrugs. And, he starts handing out these potions to all of you. Wait. And he grabs one and looks at it. Yeah, that's the right one. And hands it back.
Before
I'm gonna just nervously take mine, like... Is this the right one?
You can roll an intelligence check and see if you know.
I'll yeah.
Yeah.
Intelligence.
Could be poison, could be a healing potion, you don't know.
I'm just gonna shrug. All right. And just take it. Nothing bad ever happened from this.
No. Elijah will hold Iris for a few moments and, she wishes him luck and, just be careful and don't do anything suicidal. Me? Never. But then he kisses her cheek. And I will die with your name on my lips. Don't die. He just smiles and heads over to his seat, taking his potion.
Aurelio does, like, the little cat thing on the couch. He'll, like, circle around just a little bit, getting comfortable first before he, like, curls up into a ball and just, like, slams his.
Oh yeah, you're still in your form, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a little small of a chair for you, but you can manage to do that. Just awkwardly scrunch up as much as you can. Hey. Stop that.
I think Molly, after seeing everyone else take it and seem alright, is going to take hers and then just kind of lean back on one of the chairs and take her hat off and kind of like cover her face with it.
And I think Trevor doesn't seem to worry too much. He just kind of downs his and puts his, shield down and his sword to the side and leans back and gets comfortable as well. And Ahmad also takes one and leans back in a different one. And it's kind of like you're all in a circle with your heads sort of pointing into the center. And shortly after you take these potions, it doesn't take very long for you guys to start drifting off into sleep. And as you do, you will qualify getting a long rest before we start this next venture. So you're not going in with 0 spell slots.
I had like 4 left, but...
You'll need more. And he doesn't get one. Errol, you'll still operate at that level 1 exhaustion.
Okay, I don't think it's been removed from me.
Okay.
Let me just double check. Yep, I still have it.
And as you all drift off into sleep, eventually you seem to, bit by bit, wake up again. Over in front of this big stone wall. And... oops, removed the wrong one. I think I can ping you all over to it.
I can't see it. It's all black for me.
Oh. Double check your...
I can see my HP bar.
My whole roll 20 just crashed on me.
Oh, good. How about now? Can you see it now?
Oh, I can see.
Okay.
Yep, I can see it.
I did not realize I had to put vision on your token there. You have night vision, right, Aurelio?
Yeah, I think it's 120 feet.
Okay.
I also have dark vision.
How far is yours?
60.
Okay.
Mine is 120 feet.
Yeah, your token was fine for whatever reason. It's everyone else's I had to reset. Make sure I got Trevor.
I've never actually seen this issue with roll 20 before.
Dark vision 60 feet.
Mine's working just fine, and I'm also like going into the compendium and testing a few things in there to see if it's working.
I think it's because I'm on the tablet version.
Come
on.
Well, I think if anything, Aurelio's started to like pull his shield out, and he's dropped back and waiting for Ahmad to kind of take the lead if we see Ahmad at all. If we don't see Ahmad...
You do not see him at all. No. It's just you guys here in front of us.
I'm going to look towards the group and say, well, do we go inside?
I think so.
I don't think we have much of a choice here.
Well, you look the most armored. I'll point out at Trevor. I'll say, you want to go in first? You got that nice fancy new sword.
Sure. Sorry, 1 second here. I'm trying to test something here with... Doesn't matter. Okay, never mind. So, he will... Sorry, go for it.
I was just going to say, what can we see of the outside of the building? Does it look like Ahmad's estate? Like, what is this place that we're in? What do we see?
It doesn't look like his place at all. You see exactly what's here. It's like this grassy spot that you're just all kind of standing on. There's this big, long stone wall with an opening, and behind you in this sort of dark part is, it's all fog. Let me attune him to the new sword. Which...
I don't think Aurelio's going directly behind Trevor, but he's probably towards the middle back of the group, like maybe fourth in line or third in line.
There it is. Okay. Sorry, had to attune him to the sword. So he'll step in with his sword and shield held high. And he'll explain, well, it looks like there's a left and a right to go. What do you guys think?
Left. Just completely
Works for
arbitrary.
me.
Works for me.
And he will start going in increments up here.
Okay, I think Molly will probably be like right behind him.
Yep,
Yeah,
make sure
Aurelio's
to...
not too far back from Trevor. And probably right behind Molly, I'd say. Like I said, he wanted to be towards the middle of the group.
And then Elijah will be about there, unless Errol wants to be more in the middle and he could take the rear.
Yeah, I can be in there in the back a little bit.
Okay.
Actually, I can't see the map. It's not loading for me now. I'm having a roll 20 on the tablet is awful.
As we come to these spaces, I will let you guys determine if he should go up or to the right then. Because he's not here to make the decision, and you guys as a group will do it, because I cheat. I know where to go.
And both directions look the same.
Yeah, he'll step forward so you can take a peek down and take a look.
Well, I kind of like the idea of just going forward. Just kind of like a... Feels like we're making more progress that way.
Forward it is. And it begins curving off to the side here. For the sake of ease, I think I'm actually going to put Elijah next to Trevor so I can move them both at the same time, if you don't mind.
That works for me. I'll go back to fourth in line.
Yeah.
Look back at Errol and I'll just be like, we're bringing up the rear, buddy. Keep a sharp eye on our six.
I'm just going to give up like a nervous thumbs up.
And as you come down this way, there is another fork. I'm just kind of moving your token along for you too, Errol.
Thank you. I'm getting on my computer, so I should be able to.
Oh.
Be able to use it in a second.
Left or right again?
Oh, Errol, why don't you pick this time?
We went left, or we went forward last time. Let's go right.
To the right? All right. Now you've got kind of right and down or just down.
Well,
I think we should just go down.
And as Trevor continues to walk down, suddenly this symbol appears And the moment he steps on it, it flashes in light, and he disappears.
Yeah, that's either a good thing or a bad thing. Do we follow him in?
We might have to go after him.
That doesn't bode
fuck
very
it.
well, but I don't think we have much of a choice.
Aurelio will just start moving forward. All right, then.
Alright, one by one, you guys all step on it, and let me shift you over. I don't want to reveal more of the map. I'm shifting you weird, because I think if I let you crawl over it, it'll... Actually, let me just reload your guys in. As it starts getting very crowded here. You guys all end up over here. Come on. There we go.
Well, at least you didn't go too far, Trevor.
That was unnerving, but yes. Thank you all for coming. Now we have a choice of forward or to the right. Or I suppose we could try stepping backwards. He looks back at the symbol again.
No, we might as well just push forward. See where it takes us.
Alrighty. I guess he wouldn't say alrighty. He'll just be like, alright. And as you wrap up here, you should kind of notice one path a little familiar. So you can either go back to explore your other areas or continue up and over.
Yeah, up and over.
Sounds good to me.
Let's do it. I can control my character.
Yay!
Yeah.
You should just start on the computer. Seems like the tablets are what's giving you all the trouble.
I know, but I'm so comfy in bed.
And again, as Trevor moves forward, another one appears. And he disappears when he steps on it. It only appears when you step on it, so...
Yeah, let's all go along for the ride again.
All right. You all get scrunched into this tiny little space. In fact, you're kind of having to press up against each other to fit. Your tokens aren't doing a great job.
As a bonus action, I'm just going to go into my small person.
Yeah, that helps for sure. As you are all now. Come on. This stupid ping thing. There we go. Stuck in this little tiny stone room. and you this time don't see a symbol on the floor either. You're just kind of there.
Well, I guess Molly's gonna start looking to see if there's a way out.
Aurelia's just going to go straight to the wall and just start crawling along all four walls and then on the ceiling.
So, Molly, make me an investigation check, but Aurelio, as you start climbing up as well, you do notice that there is a lip on the top of one of the walls there that you can kind of go over and get out that way. With your investigation check, Molly, I'd say you definitely notice that too, and that's probably your only way out. It is going to be a tight fit for people in armor, that's for sure. And also, it's kind of high, so difficult for people to climb up as well, as it is a sheer wall. It's smooth. There's no, like, footholds.
Just from the top, you see Aurelio reach into, like, what looks to be his pocket, and he pulls a patch off of his robe and just, like, pulls it out and puts it up against the wall, and a ladder just forms perfect straight to the ground for you guys.
Awesome. All right, with that,
since I don't think I'll be able to, like, use my wings, I'm just going to use one of my elemental gifts from my genie, and I just gain flight for 10 minutes. So I'm just going to kind of, like, squeeze and just
you could
float
do
up.
So everyone starts doing that and squeezing up through this little area on the wall. Trevor will have to take a while because he has to take off his armor, climb up, pass all his armor to you guys, come back down, and then put it back on. So it takes a bit for him because there's no way he fits through with the armor on. Well, all these teleports are rather annoying. Certainly keeps us on our toes. What direction do you think we should go now?
Yeah, we could go right or left. I'd say let's go left again. Why not?
Left it is.
Well, once you kind of go this way, there's up or down.
Looks like there's the same to the right. Yep. Up.
That's
as good
fine
as
with me.
choice as any.
If you don't want to stop me, I'm just guessing here.
I think we're all guessing, my friend. Left or right again?
How about lift?
Left it is. And as you come down here, you see a door.
Can I just take a quick look at the door to see if there's anything weird about it? Like,
Make me... Well, you could do a couple of checks. Investigation, if you wanted to just sort of see, like, if there's traps or anything like that. You do sort of... There isn't a lot of power off of it, too, so you could make an Arcana check to see if you could read what that means.
I don't think you'd take perception, would you?
You could try. That would be a much harder DC for things like that. And it also probably isn't going to give you the magical read on it either.
12 for investigation.
With a 12, you can tell that it's not a locked door. It looks like you could push it open with a good effort. And you're pretty sure there's no traps on it, but you don't quite get the nature of it in general. Otherwise.
Well, either way, that's a job for Trevor, right? Go ahead and push on it, big strong guy.
Or if anyone else wants to roll anything on it.
I'm gonna use my ghostly gaze.
Sure.
So my eyes are gonna light up, and I can see through objects up to 30 feet. So I'm just gonna like scan the room and see if there's anything like on the other side of it.
Yeah,
if there's anybody in there.
You see a figure standing inside. You also see scattered debris.
Okay. And I'll just relay that to the group. So we might want to get ready for a fight, possibly. I don't know who that is.
Could be a mod.
It could.
All right. Do you guys just want to
go first?
You guys just want to push it open?
I'd let Trevor do it.
Trevor will walk over and there we go. Push. With a grind, you hear as he pushes it open, and you see this sort of smoldering area. There's a lot of embers floating around in there, and this beautiful woman standing there with long blonde hair and wizarding robes and a staff, and she glances over as you come in and tilts her head a little confused. And Trevor will step inside. Who are all of you?
Aurelio will do his like classic Aurelio wave and just be like, I'm Aurelio. I'm a friend of a mod.
Oh, he has friends, does he? Well, I am Trevor Blackthorn.
That's a little rude, isn't it?
And you seem to be in a strange place here. She's just... Well, if you think I'm rude, you should meet him. You would know if you were really his friends. What are you doing here exactly?
Trying to help him get a better night's sleep without any nightmares.
Oh. Oh, he's so desperate. He hires a bunch of bumbling adventurers. How adorable. Well, you might as well go on your way. There's no way you're going to stop this.
Well, I don't know. We could be very persuasive.
Oh, can you?
I mean, I did sleep with the goddess of chaos.
She blinks like... Alright. I don't see why that matters. I mean, isn't she kind of easy?
Yeah. Maybe on the first go-round, but to have a decent relationship going for a while, I think that might be a little bit harder for her.
Okay.
I think Molly's just gonna clear her throat a little bit and be like, Anyways, since we've all introduced ourselves, who are you?
He just eyes you. Well, I haven't actually gotten your name.
It's Molly.
Well, Molly, my name is Vicenna. And, like I said, there's not really helping Ahmad here, so you might as well go on your way. Woman to woman, trust me, he deserves this.
Really? What exactly did he do to you?
He left me at the altar. Me.
Errol's gonna wince like, ooh, that's a bad one.
Well, as much as that is a terrible thing for him to do, though, surely he has suffered enough of it, yes? You are honestly killing him. He looks like he is about to fall onto death's door any moment. Oh, I know. I'm actually surprised he's lasted this long. Although I heard Festio was there, so she probably helped keep him alive. She just kind of rolls her eyes. But now that she's gone, this is my opportunity to finish it.
Do you have any idea why he might have done that? I mean, like you said yourself, you're very beautiful.
She smiles and nods her head at you, like... And she just says, honestly, I don't really care why. He spent years pining after me, and then when he finally had me, he left me. The insult in front of everyone. All of the nobility were there. Now I'm the laughing stock of them.
I think Aurelio just in his head to Errol. Do we kill her or do we try and talk to her? Just using message.
I hate that we always go to murder first. So maybe...
Somewhat successful in the past.
Yeah, but is it necessary?
Well, we're about to find out, I think. You're the one who has a contract that needs to be final or figured out. The only reason we're here is to find a teleport to get you a lawyer. So at the end of the day, it's kind of your call. Do you want to? You know what I mean?
Well, let's try. Let's try talking it out, but I'm gonna just sigh. I'm gonna prep Eldritch Blast.
Either way, she just says, anyway, as I said, there's no changing my mind. He deserves this. Besides, he's wasting away in some little shack in Grawl. This is honestly a mercy. He always was such a little twerp.
Well, we do have a need of him, unfortunately.
Is there any way you can suspend it for a little bit?
That's so mean for him.
I'm gonna be complete. I'm like, I got a lot going on right now. And I really need this guy. I got a whole goddess of after me. It's a lot. I don't want to bet. I will if you want. I'll talk all fucking day for you. But, long story short, we just need him to be able to do stuff for us.
I mean, if he has a circle, he's perfectly capable of using it.
So no?
No. I've been working on this
roll
for
my eyes at Aurelio.
I've been working on this for years. Why would I care what you need here? And I would suggest trying to stop me any other way. This is my construction. I'm not going to be so easily taken down.
Now, alternatively, how are you at teleportation circles? Do you are you interested at all in making a deal for maybe the use of one?
Well, what would be in it for me?
I mean, I could bring you his head.
You would kill him for me.
I look to the rest of the group and shrug. Fuck it, why not? If you can teleport us there, that's all we really need out of this transaction, I would say.
That does not seem good. He has not really
thinking about all of this stuff in his alchemical lab that he can just steal later.
He's never really shown us any reason to kill him. I am against that plan, Aurelio. And I think Trevor would be too. I don't know how he'd argue it, but yeah, he'd be like, I don't agree to that at all.
So, just gonna look at Daryl or Aurelio. Are we doing this?
He'll shrug, and probably as you release your Eldritch Blast, you'll probably release a Firebolt at the same time.
Yeah.
Fine then. And I would like everyone to roll initiative as I try to look for the tracker. Where the hell is it?
Do you want those rolls from us at all for Firebolt and Eldritch Blast?
No, you don't get a surprise round on her. She's staring right at you. There it is. Alright, as you guys prepare to release your spells, she dissolves away and it bursts out as a very large dragon.
Well then.
And
looking at Aurelio. I don't think that was the best idea.
Oh, this was your idea. What do you...
I know.
and she will shift over here so she can get a better angle. Yeah, that'll do. I need everyone to give me a dexterity saving throw. Alrighty, let's see. Aurelio and Errol, you are going to take 41 fire damage. Molly and Trevor and Elijah will take 21. As she rumbles in this dragon's voice, she's just like, "You will regret crossing me." And for now, that'll be her turn.
Told you we should have brought him his head. Brought her his head.
With that, Elijah's like, "Well, shit. I still don't agree about taking his head, though." And he runs over here and starts swinging away. That one doesn't go very well for him. Jesus. Well, usually he's MVP, but today he's not hitting shit, apparently. And then he's going to use his bonus action for a fainting attack. Oh wait, he can't. He has to do that first. Oh, never mind. I screwed that up. He doesn't hit her. I guess I just use a bonus action to try to hit her. Okay, that one does. For 3! Oh, 7. 7 damage! He hits her once! She kind of just... when he does. Molly, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm just gonna back up to where my back's like in the corner of the room. Bonus action, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark her. And then I am going to go for a shot. I'm aiming like basically right for the eye.
Yeah, with a nat 20, that'll do.
Alright.
Roll that crit damage.
I'm going to make this a dreadful strike. I only get like 2 of those a day, but now seems as good a time to use it as any.
Fighting a dragon is usually a good time for that.
Oh, you know what? I think that was just the regular damage. Let me click the crit damage button.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks better for a crit.
Hell yeah.
As she smirks at Elijah, suddenly, like, you pierce in near her eye. You don't get to, like, pop it or anything, but, like, it does so much, like, gets in under a scale just right and blasts some blood across, and she just roars in pain and looks at you angrily.
And, like, right when we make eye contact, when she looks over at me, I'm gonna do my second attack.
.28 hits.
So 17 more damage.
Hell yeah. Anything else for you, Molly?
No, that's it.
Trevor will run up over here. I'll get actually next to Elijah so he can impose his shield if need be. And he will now strike with his fancy new sword. I rolled the wrong one, but that still hits. $11 and... I think he has an extra attack. I think. Damn it, if only he could have been here for a fight with a dragon. Yeah, he does. Okay. Yep, that hits as well. Taking 2 solid hits from him, too. She also roars yet again. Here, I thought this dragon was gonna be tough, you fucks. Alright, Aurelio, your turn.
Now, if you're open to it, Aurelio would like to try and do something cool.
I always love something cool.
So Aurelio wants to kind of run up in this direction, and as he's running, he wants to shift into his panther form. And so, he's like running like this at first, and then he goes down onto like all fours and starts running, and then he hops up onto the wall. And I want him to try and like come off of the wall and onto the dragon's back.
Ooh, I like that. I'll say make me an acrobatics check to try to land and stay on her while she's flailing.
13.
Yeah, she's pretty big. I'll say that's enough, but she might be able to shake you off pretty easily on her turn, just so you know. But for now, you got on her.
Put the claws in a little deeper.
Yeah.
But now that I'm on top of her back, I want to... was that my action? Or was that just...
No, that'll be part of your movement.
I'd like to throw, like, an ice knife just from, like... I'm picturing, like, I'm holding onto a spike and just throwing an ice knife at the back of her head.
Okay, you make me that roll.
So I'm, like, up here, and I want to try and hit her... Like, right around there, where I'm not going to get my friends, you know?
Yeah. You can definitely angle that.
Ah, 11?
11 does not hit.
Alright. And then she'll need to do a dex save.
16 on a dex save, yep. She needs a 15, right?
12.
A 12, okay. Yeah, she definitely passes. So as it shoots out, she probably just shifts and moves her head. And since you're a little wobbled on her, you had to like hold on, and it sort of veered off and hit the wall, unfortunately. And then I think she only takes
one
half
damage.
Yes.
one damage.
A flea bit her. All right, anything else for your turn?
Nah, I think that's it. I'm just holding on.
At the end of her your turn, she's going to use her legendary actions. Molly, I would like you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Sorry?
Molly needs to make a dex save.
Good. Is it bad?
Yes. No, that's good. Sorry, I didn't see it. You take 13 fire damage as she seems to blare over at you, and the sand and the dirt and the embers around you just raise in heat and kind of scorch you. It gives you half movement speed now, although you don't really move too much anyway, but you take that 13 fire damage. And that'll be that. Errol, it is your turn.
So first, I'm gonna move up into this corner, spread it out a little bit, and then I'm gonna like put my fingers on my forehead, and then you're gonna see like this purple light come out, and I'm gonna cast Ruthim's Psychic Lance, and it is a intelligence save 19.
That's a wild. I don't think they have too many intelligence saves. She just beats it.
Okay, so she's gonna take half damage on this.
Yeah.
So 10 damage.
I round up, so 11.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah. I round up for you too, though.
Ooh, can I do anything else? I cannot. So I'm just gonna end my turn there.
Okay. At the end of your turn, she is going to make an attack against Trevor here. Meets it, beats it, so she hits. Lifts her claw up and just fucking rends him for a good chunk of damage. He is looking bloodied. Which you guys would know is half. With that, she is now on her turn. She is going to probably do that move. She's gonna move, which you come with her. Over here.
Whee!
So she still stays in melee with Trevor so that she can do a 60-foot cone here. Yep. I would like Trevor, well, obviously, Molly, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. Only Elijah succeeds. So as she sprays out this other breath, it isn't the fire breath, it's more of like a fog cloud that kind of rolls out. And Trevor and Molly just collapse to the floor asleep. And that's all she can do this particular turn. With that, Elijah is just like, oh shit. But he goes to attack her. Oh yeah, he uses a fucking bonus action for his fainting attack. Jesus Christ, I keep forgetting this. One creature. You have advantage on your next attack roll, so that'll give him advantage. He still misses. It just kind of pings off of her scales, too strong to take damage from him. Unfortunately. Heal action surge. And try again. Yay, that one hits! Oh, he gets sneak attack because there are definitely people around. Ooh, 15 damage on that one. That's really good. She's definitely looking rough. Well, not rough, but extra bloodied. And now he's going to attack again with his extra attack. 24 hits. There's 10 damage. Alright. So, with a flurry of swords, he spins and twirls in the area. A couple of them glance off, but then he finally, gets kind of under her, one of her claws, and sort of stabs up into the more tender area, and then cuts down again, just gashing out a good chunk of blood and skin as she roars. At the end of his turn, though, she will answer in kind. And she will hit him. And it hurts him. You guys all were kind of in the bloodied state after the fire breath, but now he seems to also look like bloodier. Molly, that brings us to you. You're asleep. At the end of your turn, you can make another Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
I see, you're not quite asleep yet. You're just incapacitated, but this will put you to sleep if you fail. Sorry, I misread that.
Can I spend a luck point to give myself advantage?
Yeah, if you've got one of those, spend it.
I do indeed. Alright.
This would be a good time to use it.
It's a Constitution saving throw?
Yes, it is.
All right.
"16, unfortunately, will not do it. With that, as you're trying to stay awake, you slowly fade into unconsciousness. Trevor will now also try to do the same thing and stay awake. And with that, he also falls asleep into unconsciousness. At the end of Trevor's turn, she's going to kind of... It's going to be a rend attack, but it's going to be in the form of reaching back and try to chomp at you, Aurelio, to get you off her back. So with that, she's going to roll a 15. Does that hit you?
Does not.
Oh, but you will not be removed from her back. You duck down enough that her mouth just snaps right over top of you. And that'll bring us to your turn.
To bite me, she'd have to bite herself. I think just in return, Aurelio's going to take an attack back, this time with his cat claws, for 23.
A 23 will hit.
And I picture him just kind of like grabbing underneath a scale and just trying to like rip it up.
Yeah.
For 6 damage. Oh, actually, would you give me my sneak attack on this one?
Yeah, she's got Elijah there. That counts as someone next to her, so. Ooh, nice.
So 12 total damage on that first attack. And then he's going to bite into the scale that he just kind of like ripped up, trying to get into that meaty area underneath and just bite this time.
Do it. Yeah, that'll do. That'll hit.
For 15 more damage. And as a bonus action, I'm going to use a healing word on... Ooh. I'll use it on Elijah. And he'll get 22 back.
That's a nice healing word. Although he was put off by your suggestion to kill Ahmad, he does nod to you for the help. At the end of your turn, she will use her next legendary action. Yeah, she's just going to try to hit you again. She wants to get you off her back. Does a 17 hit you?
It does not.
And once again, she tries to bite over you, but you duck to the other side against that other wing, and and she misses. Errol, it is your turn.
Okay. I think I'm gonna like slap the ground in front of me, and like a pentagram is gonna show up on the ground. And then like just sound like a demonic language, I'm gonna summon the Belgura.
Alright. Let's pull him out.
And he's just gonna spawn right in front of me.
Awesome. We'll just put his turn at the end of yours.
Okay. Do you want him to go this turn?
Yeah, he'll go after you. Unless there's anything else you would like to do, like a bonus action or what have you.
I don't think I have any at the moment that I could do. Do I? 1 second. Yeah, no, not any. Alright, so the Balgura is just gonna walk over. And it is gonna do a multi-attack.
Make me those attack rolls.
Alright, 1 tormenting and 2 thrash. This is the tormenting. So 12.
That doesn't hit.
That doesn't hit.
Nope.
And 17.
That does not hit.
I'm just gonna look at him like, come on, dude, what the hell?
He roars back at you and kicks the dirt.
And then it needs to make a save. So it's a charisma save. 19. So a 12, so it's still under my control.
Which is good.
And then I am just gonna, sorry. And I'll just have my turn there.
All right. That brings us back to the dragon, and she is just like, I will not end so close. He's almost dead. And he's gonna make 3 attacks against Elijah. All 3 hit. Stop it. Alright, and with that, he is knocked unconscious from the fight. As she just slams and claws down into him angrily. Now, at the top of his turn, oh, that wasn't supposed to be at advantage, but he still succeeds. Either one. So you see him give out a rough gasp as he clings to life. Molly, you're sleeping. What dreams do you think you're having right now while you're in a dream?
I think she's probably having good dreams. Like, maybe the first time she tried out her new arm and was like shooting like glass bottles in the distance.
Yeah. At the end of Molly's turn, this dragon is going to try to rip Aurelio off of her back again. Does a 30 hit you?
Yeah, 30 hits me.
Yeah, it should. Jesus. 15 damage, 11 slashing, and 4 fire damage. Trevor lets out a little bit of a snore, and at the end of Trevor's turn, she's going to attack Aurelio again. Does a 22 hit you?
I'll cast shield and no, it won't.
Alright. So as she was about to bite down, it gets stuck and bounces off your shield instead. And that'll bring us to your turn.
And I'm no longer on her back, or am I still on her back?
You're still on her back. I was just kind of doing that for flavor. She hasn't taken an actual action to shake you off, so... And she hasn't moved around too much.
But I think just to give her a little bit of a harder time with that, my first step is going to be as a bonus action casting Blur on myself. So she'll have disadvantage on all future attacks against me.
Alright. Not a bad call.
And I think I'm going to just kind of keep on trying to rip up at her with my claws and my claws and my teeth.
Alright. Make me those attack rolls.
Now, this is a bit of a stretch, but you wouldn't give me an advantage on it because it's such a hard target to miss being on top of her or having the Valkyra near me for flavor.
Not in this case. Yeah. She's still got really tough scales. And there is a power from this dreamscape that is helping her too, which... You guys missed so many maps I made. 14 doesn't hit.
I don't think the 16 does either.
No, it does not.
That happens.
So with that, yeah, you just, this time you can't seem to get through the scales, and there is that one tender spot you open, but she's moving too much for you to get a good, like, grip in that area, and you can't claw in too much. Anything else for your turn?
No, I think I've used all my action economy that I can at the moment.
Alright. Errol, it is your turn.
Okay. How tall is the room?
Tall enough for her, so, but not for her to fly in. I don't know, like 50 feet?
Okay. I was just curious. I'm gonna just fly up 30 feet.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start pelting down Eldritch Blasts on her.
Okay. Make me those rolls. 28
13
hits.
and 28.
The 28 hits, not the 13.
Okay, so 9 damage. And then I can't do anything else. Oh. 1 session.
Does your demon do?
I'm just gonna have him actually. How do I do that? I am gonna have my no. There's actually a lot to this. The monkey can do. I'm just gonna have it do another multiple attack. A multi-attack.
Make me those rolls.
17, 15, and a crit.
The 17 and 15 miss, but that crit hits. Errol, how does your demon want to do this?
Oh, yeah. I think if you would let me, just for flavor, I think he like gets pissed off. He misses the first 2, and then he just uses bonus action to jump, and then he just comes down like both fists on the head and just like crushes it.
Nice. And with that, it smashes her head in, and you feel a rumble as this dreamscape seems to start collapsing and closing in on itself. This fog starts growing from the outside in, and it takes all of you into sleep. And you get to finish, technically, another long rest.
As Aurelio's falling asleep, can he be like trying to tug the fucking scale that he tried to pull off?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I'll say you can yank it off before the mist takes you. So I'm just gonna reveal real quick the size of this map.
Oh my god.
And how tiny you guys went. There's an area
We
here.
really skipped a lot of that.
Yeah, there's an area like up north that had like a snowy thing, and if you went there, you would have been taken to a snow peaks, and it would have been an adventure there. There's another area with rain, another area with like I had plots of where you were going to be taken to other maps.
Did we just take like the perfect route?
Yeah, you fucking just went straight for the door. Doing those would have lowered the dragon's abilities too. Like, you would have learned more about a mod, and it would have lowered the dragon's capabilities. But you skipped it, and then this person was just a random dream woman that was gonna heal you when you showed up. This was just gonna be a random pixie encounter, and then I had hidden traps too, which you skipped all of it.
We just speed run the whole D&D module.
Yeah. Yay! All that work.
Oh, I feel so bad. I can do it.
But, yeah, and there was supposed to be a few other fights and things. I do have a Minotaur, because you can't have a maze without a Minotaur.
Of course.
And it was going to be great.
As the world dissolving, he's like, I had my chance.
Yeah. And yeah, with that though, you guys get to have a good long sleep and wake back up eventually in your chair still at a mod's house, and he is also finally able to get one night's sleep out of his 5 levels of exhaustion.
At one point, does exhaustion kill you?
Yeah, it does. After 6.
Oh, 6? Okay.
He was 2 nights away from getting killed by exhaustion. And apparently 1 night away from getting killed by Aurelio.
You know it doesn't take a lot.
We won't talk about that.
Plus, like I said, he's got a lot of nice, cool, shiny things. I want those.
So mean. And yeah, you all wake up in those chairs, nice and rested now. A little achy because the chairs weren't the most comfortable. To the side, you see it seems like Carter and Pearl and Willow are all still in the corner of that room. Willow and Pearl are curled up in this little, like, big cushion pillow that got dragged in there with a nice comfy blanket, and Carter's just kind of curled up in that armchair that was brought over for him. But they all wake up too, as you guys do, and Iris would also be on a mat that got pulled over, and Mimi is a statue.
First thing that Aurelio's doing is he's going right over to Willow and Pearl and just like, guess what I got to do last night?
Hey, how did it go? What happened?
I rode a dragon.
You did? Both of them are
I
like,
killed that
what?
dragon.
Well, why'd you kill it?
Because it was trying to kill us.
Well, oh, that sucks. But Willow's like, that's awesome, though. How did it go? How did you ride it? Did you get to fly around? What did you see?
I don't know. We were all kind of trapped in a room, and I found that maybe the most advantageous point was on its back. So I just kind of like ran across the room, hopped off a wall, and jumped on its back and rode it while we fought it.
Still, that's really cool. Well, now that sounds like it would have been fun to dream in there, Pearl says. Like,
I had a good time. Aurelio just shrugs. Errol's like shaking.
I just want a good night's sleep.
with that, to like all the talking and what have you, Ahmad seems to wake up and, oh man, I feel slightly better.
Yeah, we took care of your dragon problem and maybe ex-girlfriend, fiance problem.
Vicina?
Hey, that's her name.
That's who was causing all of this?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. What do you guys think? Is that the group consensus?
Didn't she admit to doing this?
That's how I understood it. She said that you left her at the altar?
Well, why did it go to battle? There we go. Yeah, I mean, I did, but I didn't think she... I mean, she kind of always acted like she hated me. And also, I kind of needed to get away from home. All of this was for that? He looks so confused. I mean, she could get anybody. She hated me.
Well, if she didn't before, she definitely did after that. She said you humiliated her in front of a bunch of nobility.
He thinks about that and he's like, yeah, I guess that would... I mean, nobles are pretty fickle, right? Trevor would probably say, like, I couldn't agree more.
Well, good thing is you don't have to deal with her anymore.
Yeah. Well, also knowing it's from her, I can probably put some protections up against that. But this was the first time I actually had a good night's sleep. Well, besides when Festia drugged the shit out of me. Thank you. All of you. I really appreciate it.
Anytime.
You saying anytime.
Thumbs up.
Well, I know you all need to get going with the teleportation, but you're welcome to stay for breakfast, coffee, anything. A drug? He smirks. Got lots of those.
I wouldn't mind getting a few vials of that acid.
Acid? Sure.
I'll have a coffee.
Yeah,
You know, I'm
okay.
going to be up for a while, so why not?
So he heads over to the acid area, and you see There's also another section which looks like a crazy alchemical setup, and then you realize as things are floating and like they're getting put into the bottles and what have you, it's a very elaborate press for coffee, but it's all doing that like moving invisibly, like things are just lifting and getting coffee put into it, and you know, all this stuff is like activating to make insane coffee while he heads over to the acid and seems to by hand get out some vials and some certain, you know, protections and gloves and what have you, and carefully pours out a couple of acid vials and bottles those and hands it over to you, Aurelio. Definitely be careful with this. It'll melt pretty much anything except for, like, you know, mithril or fancy god stuff. And he hands it over.
Perfect.
And as the coffee...
write down a few notes on that recipe there.
Yeah, I guess it's the least I can do, really, now that I can sleep. He kind of feels his pockets, right, and then heads over somewhere else, and after a moment, a book kind of flies off a shelf to him, and he flips through it, and here we go, and kind of just copies down this recipe for you, and hands it over, and basically it's similar to making regular acid, but he has a particular method of distilling and concentrating it to an extreme degree that it's like one vial of it kind of acts like 10 vials in a way, you know, of regular acid. So but he also added extra notes, like if you get something that's special, like I think black dragons breathe acid or smoke. I don't know. One of the dragons breathes acid, and if you got like the gland of that dragon, that could like replace a lot of the need to do the distilling and all of that he does. So, you know, he'll write all that kind of stuff down for you in there and hands you over the recipe. Like, just don't use it on people.
I mean, I've got one person I might want to have drink it, but I'm thinking this just inside my head, not out loud.
Yeah.
We'll see if Strix likes how it tastes.
Yeah, right. If you could put it in the glass he drinks, that's the key.
Let's see how it all goes. Or
just put it down his throat yourself, I guess.
One of the two.
Yeah. He will say too that the glass that it's in is a special. Like these particular vials he has are specifically like reinforced to not have the acid melt through them. A regular vial won't necessarily do. And he's like, that you can buy in any supply shop here, really. Or
perfect. Now I'm curious about because I'm experimenting with some of my own potions in my free time, and we're actually trying to find something that would work on our friend Mimi over there, and I'll point out the statue that Mimi currently is.
Which slowly turns over and looks at you guys.
I just
Jesus Christ.
brew some things that are a little bit more his size. Do you have any advice about that?
Well, what kind of potions exactly are you looking for? Like a healing or like...
No, we've been playing around with invisibility and flight mostly.
Oh. Well, you know, the distilling method I used for the acid should actually kind of function in that same sort of way. You just have to work it a little longer and concentrate it, you know? And it honestly should work for most potions. So...
Perfect.
Yeah. Coffee's done. He heads over and starts pouring out like a bunch for you guys, and I don't really have like a dining table in here. I have a really bad one in a different room if you wanted to sit around and drink. I could make some that the kids could drink. They like coffee.
Willow, do you like coffee?
I've never tried coffee before. I'll try it. Pearl perks up. Carter's like, well, coffee's dangerous for children. No, I mean like specifically safe for kids. I mean, this is Grawl, man. We can make drugs for kids. This is such a different place than True Pine, Carter just says. And yeah, the kids are like, sure, let's try it. And he gets another like little section brewing for them, and you can tell like he uses a specific grain, and or he uses the same coffee but like puts in an extra powder that seems to do something to it that makes it safer, and mixes it up for them too, and with that he of course suggests for them to use cream and sugar because coffee's pretty bitter otherwise. They do try both ways, and they actually don't mind either. They like it bitter, apparently, and they like it with the sweet, so they enjoy it either way. Well, I was like, cool, I want to drink this all the time. So Ahmad just grabs that powder that he mixed in and hands it to Aurelio. That'll make most things kid-friendly, but I would suggest not alcohol with that yet.
Hey, good idea. I'll just put that in with all my other stuff that I'm just collecting from this guy's house. I didn't even need to kill him. He's just giving me all this.
Yeah, he's a nice guy, Aurelio. But anyway, yeah, with that, he kind of like gestures and leads you guys all to this other room, which you can tell he put more of his money into the lab, because this is a small, dinky little room. It's got like one little like square table that you guys kind of all have to clutter around, and it looks almost comical as you're all sitting around it with a little tiny space of the table, and kind of just drinks the coffee, and he has like this, like a magic version of a microwave to heat up some food that he obviously didn't cook. He got from like eating out somewhere, but it's good food, and that gets brought over, and he just offers for you guys to have it, and you get fed and get to enjoy some coffee.
D&D version of like a Hungry Man.
Yeah, exactly. With that, the bag, though, will be like, this is all wonderful that you are able to make friends and everything, Ahmad, but must I remind you the last time you decided to make friends, and we should probably get to work, don't you think? You know, I kind of just had one night's sleep. I would love more. And he's just like, well, I understand, but I can do the thinking for you. Work never finishes. A good wizard always knows to study. Always study. You have much to learn. You are hardly even remotely as powerful as I used to be.
If you'd like, I could hold on to that bag for you for a couple days too, while we go on our journey to Port Harvest, so you can get some sleep.
Ahmad smirks, and the bag's like, absolutely not! I will not be taken on some journey somewhere that I do not wish to go.
Well, maybe you should let him get some sleep then.
How dare you? You don't understand a wizard's life. You wouldn't understand this. When he smirks, and he's just like, nah, he'll make a fuss about it, but he'll let me sleep. He knows not to let me blow up the house. Well, if you're just careful and pay attention. I haven't had a sleep for months, man. You gotta give me a break here. Fine, whatever. Children. Even though he's like, well, you guess probably around in his 20s or so. Well, either way, again, really appreciate everything you did for me. If there's anything else I can help with, obviously, right, you need to go to Lord Arbus. He thinks for a second, and then he's just... Give me just a few minutes to get my spell book, and he goes back into the lab and grabs it, flipping through some of his spells. Preparing. Where is it? He flips through some of his spells, and then he kind of goes back somewhere else and grabs some like various types of metals, which is mostly like spoons, forks, and knives, because that's kind of all the metals he's got. He's, you know, not an artificer, and throws that on the table, and he takes about 10 minutes sort of waving his hand over this stuff, Hamada-sanken over it, and eventually they all sort of merge and bend and twist into looking like these badges. He only had enough to make like 3 badges, but he hands one to Trevor, Aurelio, and eyes Molly and eyes the rest of them, like hands it to Errol. He's like, these so where you're going, I'm not supposed to know the circle, but I kind of stole the pattern. And anyway, this badge, which Molly, you would actually recognize it as a badge from Lancaster. He goes, this badge will get you through, and you just tell them like you're on some official tower business or some shit. Flash it, but very quick. We don't want them to actually realize it's fake. And then they should just let you through, and you can just say the rest are with you. The one trouble will be a giant mimic, though. So, is there any way he can be something that looks like you guys are just taking him with you, or...
Mimi, I've got someplace that you can stay if you'd like.
Where?
Come with me real quick. And I'll lead him to the other room to secretly tell him about my bag.
Well, he sold it to you, so he would know it. He's like, oh yes, this bag. Okay, well, I don't know if I should stay in there because I think it's cursed.
Huh. Well, what other options do we got? It could be a wagon again, but
it would have to be a big wagon. I could be a supply wagon. Although you realize you're probably teleporting into a building, so...
Well, do you know anything about the curse? Like, does it kick off in 10 minutes, or do we have enough time to get you out of the bag before you get cursed?
I have no idea. I just know that sometimes it'll breeze, or whisper, or smell like roses, or whisper.
Interesting. Thinking about poor Anastasia.
You haven't quite seen these effects yourself, except for having that bark that had the drawing of God's root on it and things near your lizard. That's the most you've seen. That was weird.
Bill was already a little cursed when he went into that. Well, I guess if you don't want to go in there, we could always put you in the bag of holding for 10 minutes or 9.5 minutes.
Seems to think, like, you will get me out on time?
I'll set a timer and I'll pull out my pocket watch of... Or no, I gave that pocket watch to Abithria, didn't I? Damn.
Yeah, you did. Okay, but I am counting, and if you do not get me out in 10 minutes, I will know.
Hi, yes, you will. And I hold open the bag for him to just kind of slide
and that's
into
it takes a bit. This isn't something that'll be quick for him to do, because he has to, like, become this big slime ball that just slowly goes in, and he oh wait, oh shit, wait, hold on, I gotta look something up.
Can you put a mimic into a bag of holding?
Okay. As he starts going inside, suddenly, your bag kind of explodes in this energy, and some shit explodes out of him, because he had bags of holdings on him. And you can't put a bag of holding inside a bag of holding. They get destroyed, and now there is a giant gate to the astral plane open in Ahmad's fucking house.
Do we see this, or did they go into a separate room?
I would say they went into a separate room, but you do hear a big popping sound as Mimi, I think, will take some damage from that because that was inside his body.
I'm just gonna run into the room, see this astral plane, but what the fuck, guys?
Yeah, maybe we should
leave you guys alone for 2 seconds.
Ow. Oh god, what happens to all the stuff? Hold on. All their contents.
You just create a fucking rent horizon inside of this guy's house.
So all the stuff is destroyed in all those bags. All his supplies are gone, and so are yours.
Anything that was in the bag, right?
Yeah.
Like the stuff that I have on me is fine. Cool.
Yeah, the stuff on you is fine, but anything in the bags is gone. Yeah.
It's nice to have those things for a little bit.
So Ahmad too runs over, and you guys just see this big, like, fucking black portal, and he's like, what the hell did you do?
Well, you told us that we needed to hide Mimi, so we were trying to hide Mimi.
He just like looks at the portal like, what? What is this? He kind of heads over, and his bag would be like, my word, that is a portal to the astral plane. Ahmad, the things we could do with this. I don't want a portal to the astral plane in my house. How do we get rid of it? No. Are you insane? The things we could gather, the knowledge. He's like, what about the fucking creatures and monsters in there? Shit. Well, that hurt, Mimi says, as he's kind of got some fleshy blood that sort of slurps closed. Oh no! All of my items! No! I am broke!
Yeah, the cursed one was probably the better idea, wasn't it?
He just slouches as a blob of a sad mimic.
It'll be okay, Mimi. We'll help you get a lot of your stuff back. How long did it take you to get all that?
At least 50 to 20 years.
Errol's eyes are just gonna like get massive.
Or 120. Or 12. I don't know. But everybody I ate and all of their items and all of their money and everything is gone.
Oh, God. So, what do we do now?
Well, I'm out of ideas.
Well then. I'm just gonna start like tapping my foot, like just. I don't know what to do. The weather's nice.
I'm gonna die here. Mom just stares at this portal like.
I'm gonna like lean in. Yeah, probably.
Oh, don't be silly, Ahmad. This is a perfect opportunity. Do you have any idea the things we could do with this? I'm gonna get eaten by a mind flayer or something, aren't I?
I'm gonna lean in again. Yeah, probably.
You're not helping at all.
I'm gonna smile, lean in again. Yeah, I know.
Guys, Mimi was so rich too.
Can we get like an estimate of how much gold Mimi had?
So, you gotta figure he's been eating adventurers for years.
For years.
And then years more to make him develop the ability to be speak common and sentient and get this big. And then for years he was a merchant. He was fucking rich. He didn't do anything with the money, but he was fucking rich. And also just the amount of stuff he had, because, I mean, all those potions of invisibility you made him are gone.
Yep.
Because he can't keep all of it in him, so he kept them in bags of holding. Bags.
Yeah, maybe he was so rich that he was like, a potion of invisibility? How much could it cost? 2,000 gold?
Yeah, exactly. He's like, that makes sense.
Yes.
That's quite cheap. Quite cheap. I just think it's like Minecraft chests, like just the inventory on them is all full.
Oh, I actually am misreading this. Okay, so I'm going to change a little of these rules because I also kind of fucked up in reading it. I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw, Aurelio.
26.
Alright, so this conversation's actually a little different. Mimi isn't there. He got sucked through the portal. I'm reading it as I'm going here, and apparently there's a chance he gets sucked through. Well, they say anything does, but I'm adjusting it because of the way this is going.
So we need to save Mimi, right?
Well, can we save Mimi? Do we have... What happens if we go through?
I don't know.
And as you guys are discussing this portal slowly actually starts closing. Is
there any kind of roll that I can do to see if I have any kind of knowledge at all that would help here with about the astral plane?
Arcana?
Sounds good to me.
All right, so yeah, you do know some of it. It's as I'm looking it up myself because I don't really know the D&D lore of the astral plane. It is known as the fucking graveyard of the gods. Okay. I know it's generally, it has no gravity. You kind of use thought to move through it. There are strange creatures that live in it. They're usually very psionic based and intelligent. But I would say you don't necessarily, even with a decent roll, know too much about it because there's not much known, you know? It's not really very well connected here. But you have a choice. Jump through to save Mimi, or let it closed and Mimi's stuck in the astral plane.
Do I have any idea if we could come back?
Well, considering this portal's closing, not a good chance. Unless you find a different way. People, you do know there is ways to traverse it, but...
We can split up.
Yeah.
Errol, you've got your court date. Trevor, you know your way around Port Arbis. I think that you guys might be best off there.
Do we really want to split the group up?
No. No, I don't. But you've got a timeline, my friend.
I don't know if it's wise to necessarily split either, considering I think at this point we have to make a decision. Do we save Errol or do we save Mimi?
All hands go up for Mimi. No, I'm just kidding.
My hand goes up for Mimi.
I'm sorry to say that the decision is so troubling, but if we go through, Molly says that it is difficult to get back.
Aye, but Abysria might not be able to bother us there.
Perhaps. She is a god, though, but...
Yeah, but this is the graveyard of the gods, Molly said.
Then we put it to a vote, yes?
Yeah. So.
All who wants to go in to save Mimi?
I guess I'll go.
Aurelio will raise his hand.
Willow will too. Pearl and Carter don't really take this vote, but Iris is a little bit like, but Errol, you're in trouble. We need to save you.
But if we sacrifice Mimi for me, I'll feel terrible.
Also, are we certain that Abysria wants to kill Errol? This is a...
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can text Jay who he would vote for. Because this is a bit too big of a decision for me to roleplay for him. And we'll see if he gets that back. Iris obviously keeps her hand down for the Mimi vote. and so does Trevor. Begrudgingly, he does not raise his hand. So that means Errol, Willow, and Aurelia voted for Mimi. And Iris and Trevor. And I think Elijah would vote for Errol, because it's his woman's brother.
So that leaves Molly for the tiebreaker.
No! Alright. I think Molly's just gonna look over at Errol, who is also voting to go save Mimi, and just say, fuck it. And she's gonna step through the portal.
And Aurelio follows along, probably with Willow.
Wow, you guys are crazy. Ahmad says as he watches you step through.
I'm gonna put my arm around Ahmad, and I'm gonna be like, "See, cute, look at that on the portal right there," and I'm gonna like move him a little bit closer.
No.
What is that?
No. You were gonna have to make a roll if you want to push him through. He's backing the fuck up.
Yep. I will definitely do that.
Let's see.
Hey, what is that? Keystone. What kind of magic is that?
It's the fuck off magic, he says literally as he's trying to push back.
What type of check, dude?
I think this will be athletics, because you're having to strength him through. And okay. I will have it be an opposing athletics, which isn't great for him. So
okay, it's not good for me either.
These two weenie little people, yeah, the two weenie with like weak wizard types are trying to push against each other. And with that, as you're pushing him forward, he suddenly just yoinks and shoves you through and backs off. He manages to get away out of your grip. Like, fuck no. Ahmad, this would have been a perfect opportunity, is the last thing you hear from the bag.
I just turn around as I'm like falling in. I just give him the middle finger.
He's like, what the fuck? And flips you off too. And yeah, with that, I think Elijah and Iris will go through, especially because you are, and so will Trevor. And I'm gonna end it here because I now need to study the astral plane.
We're so fun, guys. We are so fun.
That would have been hilarious if you got a mod through, though. Having a fucking level 9 wizard to help you out would have been nifty, but... yeah, he has a lot of funky spells.
I'm not gonna lie, I almost Eldritch blasted him into there to make him go in.
Oh, that's so mean!
I was so close. I just, we could have used him. He wouldn't have been happy. But
I will tell Jay about this, and there is a chance that Trevor will do it. If he does, I'll have the roll, I'll have him roll too, but I don't know if Trevor would be the type. Jay sometimes just surprises me, though, so I'll retcon that. He might come through if Trevor does it.
It's like I go through, and then like a second later, Ahmad just like, he's under his arm, just like begrudgingly like coming in.
Oh my god, this took a turn.
Exhaustion within 2 days. Like, he's not gonna make it, man.
Yeah, he managed to go down from 5 to 4 with that last night's sleep. So, yeah, he's not great right now. Oh, that was cool.
That's fucking hilarious.
That was great.
I've got something for you, Sarah, that might change things just a little bit.
Okay.
Could I use the hourglass lens to turn back time before Mimi gets into the bag?
Are you attuned to it?
Oh, no. No, I'm not.
Do you think it's something
Could
you
I have
would
attuned
have?
to it over time?
Because you did have many rests and the like, so I would say if there's something you switched out that makes logical sense, I would allow it.
I would say that I no longer would need my Nature's Mantle with my stealth abilities that I now have built up over time.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Alright. So this whole scene gets retconned, which is interesting. Because that only turns back a turn. So instead, when the pop explosion happened, you guys wouldn't have heard that at all. None of this would have happened. Because Aurelio would have pulled out the hourglass and reversed it. But you would have had to stop Mimi from going into your bag then. Because it seems to be like only you recall, so as Mimi's jumping into the bag again, you're like, whoa, wait.
You get like a bowl and like move it away and like, whoop, whoop, whoop.
What are you doing?
No, Mimi, no, I saw the future. It was bad. It was very bad. You lost all of your things, all of your nice magic things. We don't want to do this. No, Mimi, no.
And then he's just
no.
Oh, how did you see the future? Are you an oracle?
I might be, I don't know. But I do have some fun magic things, and I don't want to lose any more of them. So let's not do that again.
Well, then what do we do?
Not that. And I go back into the other room. So we tried something, didn't work out too well.
He just comes back with like bags under his eyes from stress.
This is like the first time in probably a very long time, probably since the arena, that you've seen Aurelio shaken.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Sorry, just kind of quickly updating Jay there. Okay. But with that, you come back in like, well, that didn't work out. And Mimi's just confused, like squirming behind him before he turns into a statue again. I'd say too, like, he seems to pick the statue of that, like, weeping angel that you saw in the temple on Arcadia, so that's nice and creepy, but, you know, just occasionally he does this to make it like he's seeing instead of, like, crying. He's just over the hands to look at you guys with his Mimi eyes in the eye sockets. Well, you still need to figure out how to hide this mimic, because
Could we not just be statue salesmen?
Well, it's in a building that you're gonna go to, so the size is gonna be odd, and... Hey, Mimi, can you pretend to be like a... Oh, what are they called? Those mechanical things? What mechanical things? So he casts, like, minor illusion in his hand, to show, like, sort of, not a warforged, but, like, a primitive mechanical person that likes walking and lugging items. Mimi sort of gets down close and a bunch of eyes appear on the face to study it, and he's just like backing off like, the fuck? And he eventually gets all the details and then backs off and sort of becomes this mechanical looking robot thing, which works out for rigid movements since it's a mechanical robot thing. Like this? And he sort of moves all awkwardly. Yeah, that's great, actually. Just don't talk, because they don't talk. Yeah. Then you can just say you like bought them to do manual labor and stuff. Although they'll probably wonder why you didn't use Tensor's floating disk, but whatever. That should get you at least through the door. Okay. That's everything then. You guys are all ready to go?
I could use a joint if you got one. That was a little stressful if you don't.
Sure.
We are in draw.
I mean, yeah, I've got all kinds. What are you looking for? Something that gets you, like, woo, or something that's just mellow?
I'd say good stress reliever. Probably the mellow one.
Alright. He, heads over to, like, this little side pantry that he opens up, and it's a pretty decent-sized pantry, but it's just full of drugs and alcohol. And he picks one out and heads over and hands you a bottle. What got you so stressed out?
Well, what do you know of the astral plane?
Ooh. I mean, there's scary things over there.
I may have briefly opened up a portal to it in your other room. It's closed now, but it was...
What?
It was hairy there for a moment.
Wow. Nothing came through?
Nothing came through, but we almost did.
How?
Now, would I have understood the mechanics of all that? Or would I have just seen big boom, oh, that's bad, flip the hourglass, turn back time? I know that Mimi going into the bag was bad, but I don't know why, I don't think, unless you'd want some sort of roll.
That's what I'm thinking, a roll of some sort. I'd say maybe a perception check, see if you saw what caused the boom before it boomed.
Cool.
It's a bit difficult because it was inside his body at the time of booming. So...
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking as well. Perception... 12.
Yeah, you don't necessarily know exactly what caused the boom. It just boomed out of his side.
I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure what happened there, but I know it's closed now. And I know that mimics should not go into bags of holding, at least.
He raises a brow, like, well, I mean, that shouldn't have caused any trouble, except for the fact that he'd die in 10 minutes.
Yeah, we had a timer set.
See if he can put together an idea. Because he would know magical stuff.
Or his sentient bag.
Yeah, that's true,
That's
too.
also something to it, right? Maybe advantage.
Yeah. That an Arcana roll, I think. Now his bag can roll. Okay. So you see he's like thinking, but he's still pretty tired, so it's kind of like he stares off a little bit for a while and shakes his head out of it like, sorry, I got nothing. And then the bag's like, Ahmad, you disappoint me. You call yourself a wizard and you cannot put together this simple, obvious problem? My word, boy, we must work on this. More studies, more tests. He just kind of sighs. Either way, it is very obvious and clear that a bag of holding went inside a bag of holding. It causes an explosion and a burst portaled gate into the astral plane for a short time. Of course, then people tend to get sucked in if they are not careful, so it is good then that it is closed, and surprisingly that you are all here. Ah, what a shame, though. The things we could have discovered in the astral plane. I don't want to go to the astral plane. Of course you do. The hidden magic, the discovery. There are so many things we could find there. Whatever. At least it's not here anymore. But there you go. I guess don't... Obviously, yes. That would be it. Don't put a bag of holding inside of a bag of holding. Oh! I have 5 bag of holdings.
I think that's what happened, Mimi. I think that's what went wrong.
Wow. Good thing you discovered how to stop it. Aurelio is an oracle, everybody.
Or at least fucking lucky.
Well, alright then. As you drink this thing, by the way, it totally, it's basically like a calm emotion spell on you. It just mellows you the fuck out.
So, are we ready to go to Port Harvest then?
Yeah, let's go.
This way. And he leads you into another room that has this arcane runic circle on the floor. And he's like, alright, I'm gonna activate it, start the portal, and you guys gotta all get through pretty quickly, alright? And remember those badges.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just have mine prepped and ready.
And he starts doing his wizardy chanting stuff over it, and it seems like the runes on the circle glow, and then it's almost like he scoops and pulls them up, and it's like this thread. These threads sort of appear and gather in his hand, and he kind of like pulls them apart to make this portal appear, and gestures for all of you to go. Nice to meet all of you. Good luck. And you all head through and end up in... and you end up in another large room where you see there is this other robed sort of looking wizard woman standing there, and she seems to be like, in front of her is this like scroll and pen that's like jotting down notes magically, like she's not touching it. She kind of jumps startled as you all head in, and eyes you all like, what? Who are you? What are you doing here?
Now, I know this is kind of passing the buck just a little bit here, but since Trevor is, from Port Arbis, an Inquisitor, like, I feel like he would probably be the best person to take the lead here.
So you will. He'll flash the badge and just be like, tower business, as Ahmad said, and they're with us, and starts heading, and just starts walking past with authority, and we will give him a quick little deception roll here. Oh, I gotta stop my cat. Hold on. Stop it.
Holy shit, we almost went to the astral plane, guys.
That was crazy.
That would have been hilarious. I think we would have all died.
Hilarious for you.
Bad.
That was gonna throw me.
Like, literally a fucking mistake like that just changes the entire pace of the campaign.
All my planning in Port Arbus just thrown away for now. Oh man, that would have been wild. His deception's not very good. Actually, I'll give him advantage because he has the... And he rolled 2 tens. Let me double check his, He's got something that lets him add a superiority to shit. Let me see if we can do that for this.
Yes, we love the cat.
I still can't see cameras for some reason.
You still have to turn it on in the settings if you haven't yet.
That's what I've done that.
Yeah, you have to do that, and then you have to join voice and video, like, kind of in Roll20, like, it should say it on your person's, like, portrait or whatever. I hadn't realized that you have to do that every time, so I didn't do that for, like, until maybe 20 minutes ago.
Oh, I don't see it, so I guess for now we're just not going to do it. Oh wait, here, this might be it. Oh, it's persuasion. It doesn't work on deception. So, with a 10, let's see if she, rolls any better. She rolled she rolled really bad. So, there's this moment where she's like, but he just fucking walks past her, like, with authority, and she is flustered, and you guys just get past and manage to get into Port Arbus. You do have to kind of go through this building a little bit, down a hall, and eventually easy enough to find your way to the entrance. She's very confused by this giant robot moving through with you guys.
Aurelio will just try and hold up his badge and wave at her, doing his classic, like, Aurelio wave. Just, hi, badge.
Willow gives her a salute as he walks by. And you guys spill out into the streets of Port Arbus, where I have a blurb for Port Arbus. Actually, I think I will end it here, though, and probably read this off when hopefully we have Trevor here for next session. So, yeah, we'll call it here.
We didn't die.
No.
That was fun.
And thank you for having that hourglass, honestly. Part of the reason I'm okay with retconning that is because I was not prepared to do a campaign in the Astral Sea.
I don't think any of it were.
I do like the fact that it was a choice, though, and the idea that even Errol voted for Mimi over himself. I think that was really sweet.
That's best friend.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's our best friend right there.